For a non-meditator, they will think about their belonging, their dear one, beloved one. So you will feel suffer about that. So who understands the nature of this mind and body, you don't have to worry about. You accept it, this nature. That's the phenomena of mind and body. Just it is, accept it. So you don't have to worry about. You don't have to feel sorry about. So even yourself, you are not attached to. As you are not attached to yourself, you are not attached to someone else, to something else. So the Buddha said, this attachment is the cause of suffering, mental suffering. So we need to practice meditation, realize the nature of this mind and body, and then we can reduce our craving, attachment. As we be able to reduce craving, attachment, you will be able to reduce mental suffering. So all of you to practice meditation and be able to understand the phenomena of mind and body and reduce mental suffering and gain peace and happiness in your life. Thank you for your attention. สมาทานศีลห้าAll of you go together. Okay. Hold one. Take picture. Okay. Most of the people they ask me, what do you say when you practice meditation for 3 months? They expect that I will tell them I say, let's the heaven or hell or something like that. No, talk to the Buddha or whatever. But it's not like that. We practice meditation. It's not to see external objects, to see inside. To see our mind and body, what they really are. So we will see our body, our sensation, feeling, emotion, our thought just comes and goes as impermanent. Just one after another arise in this feeling. This we call dukkha, suffering. So mainly is meditated to see suffering. When you see suffering, and then you will know what is the cause of suffering. It's not only to see only suffering, you have to see the cause of suffering. The suffering is nature, happen to everybody. As all of you know, an easy way to describe suffering is rebirth as suffering, decay is suffering, disease suffering, death is suffering in our daily life, sorrow, lamentation is suffering, physical pain, mental pain is suffering, despair is suffering, a lot of suffering. But still want to have this suffering in his life, right? If you do something, say, come to do meditation together, and next life you will see each other, become as friends, become as a family. This means you want to have suffering again. As long as you have this mind and body, you cannot run away from suffering. So even though you have suffering, if you gain some extent of knowledge, you can reduce your mental suffering. The Buddha said, even if you have physical suffering, you're not supposed to have mental suffering. So, to reduce every most mental suffering, we need to understand their nature and accept it. Even when you understand it's not the lower stage, and if you don't accept it, you will suffer about it. So when you really understand the phenomena of mind and bodies in our life as impermanent, uncontrollabilities, you will not have mental suffering. That's our body and mind manifest their nature to us every moment. But we are left out of mindfulness. The wisdom, and then we suffer about it. So we practice meditation to see suffering, to see the cause of suffering. When we cannot get rid of suffering, so suffering as the source. So we need to uproot the cause of suffering. There's no cause, there will be no effect. So when we understand this point, so we will reduce our attachment, our craving, our desire. That's why we need to practice meditation. Firstly, to understand the suffering, and then to know the cause of suffering. So, when you practice meditation, you gain some extent of just the inside knowledge. You can make your attachment lesser and lesser, even if you cannot get it up. So we be able to reduce that. As you be able to reduce your attachment, craving, then you will be able to reduce your mental suffering. That's what the Buddha said. Who likes to overcome sorrow, lamentation, physical suffering and mental suffering, we need to practice meditation. Only way to overcome all kind of this suffering. So when we don't have this cause of suffering, at that moment, there's no suffering. This you will gain this momentary happiness, peace. So we keep practice 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and so on. So as long as you engage with meditation practice, you will gain peace and happiness for sure. So we need to do that. Even though you don't have time for 1 week, 1 month, as much as you have time, we need to practice that. So meditation technique is very easy, simple. You can do it anytime. Anytime. It's not mean you have to cross your leg, sit still, close your eye, and practice. So meditation technique is to be mindful. Be aware of every physical activities. So you can do it anytime, anywhere, any posture. For example, you prepare for breakfast or lunch or dinner. So in the kitchen, be aware of every movement. What are you doing? What are you cutting? Cutting is the cutting. You lift somebody's lifting. So every movement of your body, just try to be aware of that. So this mind and body be together at that moment. This means you gain mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. So try to stay in the present moment. If you stay in the past, in the future, for sure, you will have to worry about something, feel sad about something. Even all the past many days, many months, many years, think about in the past, you feel sorry about, feel sad about. So if you stay in the future, you worry about your family, worry about your business, worry about someone else and so on. See? So we need to stay in the present moment. Just be mindful. Be mindful. You'll be able to be mindful for a few seconds. You will gain peace for a few seconds. So everyone, we need peace and happiness. And without practicing meditation, you will not gain this genuine peace and happiness. That's why the Buddha says, only way to purify our mind from greed, anger, delusion, and so on, we need to practice this mindfulness meditation. Try to do that. For example, one time you do it for 1 minute, start doing it again and again. So many times, you will be able to just be mindful what happened in your body, your sensation, your emotion, your thought. It's maybe more than 1 hour, 2 hours, and so on. So we need to do every day. The technique is the mainly, please remember, just be mindful. Be mindful, stay in the present moment. What happened in this present moment? So you realize that just your mind and body be together at that moment, and then you will gain peace and happiness. So by doing this, so many times, many hours, as you precisely be able to focus on this present object, you will gain wisdom. You will see everything, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch, what you think about, just arises and disappears, one after another. You will see very clear. This can be called insight knowledge. That's wisdom. So when you gain this wisdom, even if you encounter this undesirable object, you can let it go. It will not bother you anymore. That's the benefit of this mindfulness meditation. So whatever you see, you hear, just seeing, hearing. So mainly, just be mindful. Be mindful. Stay in the present moment. And then you will gain physical energy and mental energy. Your wisdom will increase every moment. So all of you, try the best you can. Stay in the present moment. So what happened this present moment? See, your mind and body just be there together. So this means you realize yourself. So to be able to realize ourselves, so we need mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. So this regard about meditation, if you practice, you will know for yourself. You will know for yourself. Just someone else will tell you their experience. You will not get nothing. So you have to practice by yourself, and you will know for yourself. That's the meaning of practicing meditation, to know ourselves, to realize ourselves. When you realize yourself, you realize others, you realize our life out this world. So mainly, you will see everything, what happened in this world. All living creatures, all unliving things are subject to change. See that? Impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, so unsubstantiality, uncontrollability. When you see these three characteristics by practicing meditation, it's very useful in our life. You will be a happy person. There's no worry. So worry is the one kind of this anger. This one kind of the mental defilement. So this meditation is very useful for everyone. So all of you, try the best you can and practice meditation. See the nature of mind and body, what they really are, and be able to understand the suffering, be able to abandon the cause of suffering, so be able to reach to the cessation of suffering, realize the supreme happiness in this life. Thank you. Today is 2nd of February, 2014. All of you come to this Chaiya meditation monastery offer lunch to monks and meditators and Dhamma friends. So all of us are very fortunate to be as human beings, especially being as a Buddhist. So we follow the Buddha's teaching and practice the Buddha's teaching. Our purpose is to overcome all kinds of suffering, to gain enlightenment. The Buddha's teachings is widely, we have 84,000 Dhamma groups. In Pali we call Dhamma Khanda. 84,000 Dhamma groups. Some, as a book, as already knows the Buddha's teaching, the Buddhist scripture, 45 books. And the Vinaya, Sutanda, Abhidhamma. This Vinaya is discipline. Sutanda, sorry. We have the Pidikas. The Vinaya discipline, Sutanda discourses, Abhidhamma, the higher doctrines of the Buddha, or Buddhist philosophy. You have 3 canons. It's mainly in the Vinaya, the discipline is sila. The sila is moralities. In the Sutta Pitaka, it's mainly the Buddha's talk about samadhi, concentrations, peace. In the Abhidhamma Pitaka, the Buddhist philosophy is talking about wisdom. So the essence of the Buddha's teaching is only 3. It's morality, peace, or concentration, and wisdom. So all of us, we need to follow the Buddha's teaching and develop this morality, concentration, and wisdom. To maintain the sila, samadhi, panya in our heart and tries to develop the everydays. And then we can gain our spiritual goal, peace and happiness. Some of you may think about, how about dana? If the essence of Buddha's teaching, sila, samadhi, panya, what about dana? So please remember, dana is consists into sila. Dana is consists into sila. For example, today you come to the temple, come out for lunch, is dana. As you are good devotees, you do your duty, the sila. So monk cannot cook by ourselves. So you practice your duty as devotees. You cook food and come to offer to the monks. That's why dana consists in still sila. Sometimes you have to help our relatives, friends, our families, children, grandchildren, and so on. You have to give something to them. This is dana too. So as you are grandparents, as a parents, as the relative, as the brother, sister, you do your duty. You're helping others. That's why dana consists into sila. Sila or sila here, don't think about just only 5 precepts. This is duty also because sila. That's our mom. We do our duties. To give the Dhamma talk is dana too. Dhamma, dana. See that? So this Dhamma, dana consists into our sila too. So we do our duties as all of you come to offer food or physical food to us. We have to return your saddha, your jnana, volition, your kindness with giving the Dhamma talk. So all of us do our duty. So this means we have fulfilled our sila. So sila is not only 5 precepts. If we do our duties as parents, as grandparents, as brothers, sister, relative, friends, this means you fulfill your sila. So we need to do that. And for the 5 precepts, as all of you know, we try to restrain our deed and speech in the right path. So regarding about your deed and speech, will not harm and hurt others. Instead, we try the best we can to do for the welfare and happiness of others. The sila. Having sila only is not enough. So we need to develop our concentration, peace. It's no peace in your heart. So be as human being, be as Buddhist, it's meaningless. So to gain inner peace, what we need to do, develop this meditation, practice the meditation. We have 40 subjects of tranquility meditation. All of you know about that. 40 subjects of meditation. So you can practice one of those. You can practice a Maitri Metta meditation. So wish yourself to be well, happy and peaceful. As you want peace and happiness, you will understand someone's what they feel, what they wish, that's the same. So try to extend your Maitri, Metta, loving kindness to others. So very easy. It's the Buddha's teachings. Very useful for everyone. Even you get sick, sometimes you can practice this Maitri Metta meditation. For example, you get sick. So you cannot do anything. You suffer. It's painful feeling and so on. So just think about that. So I feel suffer. Forget about my sickness. So may others don't feel like I do. This is the way to practice Maitri Metta Bhavana. You don't want anyone else, suffer like you, because you experience for yourself. So you don't want, especially who are dear to you, near to you, suffer like you. For a Maitri Metta Bhavana, it's no limitation. It's not only extend your loving kindness to your dear one and near one. So everyone, every creature in this universe, we wish them to be well, happy and peaceful. So when you really use this Maitri Metta loving kindness meditation, you will gain peace, inner peace. So you practice release loving kindness for 1 minute, you will gain inner peace 1 minute. So we need peace, concentration. So like every day we cook different kind of items. So we have 40 subjects of meditation. Sometimes, someday you practice Maitri, loving kindness meditation. Maybe another day you make recollections, the virtue of the Buddha, Buddha-Nusri Bhavana, and so on. You can change it. So what type of tranquility meditation you practice, you will get peace. Inner peace for sure. So we need to do that. Otherwise, our mind is wanders. It's the tendency of our mind. Jumping, running all the time. So we need to focus on one object of meditation. This monkey mind, no time to jumping and running as usual. So we need to practice tranquility meditation. But the Buddha said, if you practice samatha meditation, you gain deep concentration. Finally, you can gain jhana, meditative absorptions. After you die, if you gain jhana, first state of jhana, you will be reborn in the Brahma world, Brahma realm, the first state of Brahma realm. Because still have to be reborn again. And then you have to die in the samsara. So the Buddha would like us to practice insight vipassana meditation. Especially this meditation, we can learn, we can understand, we can practice once the Buddhas appear to this world. Even the Buddha appeared to this world, mostly, as all of you know, just a Buddhist people, we have opportunity to study and practice fully. So the Buddha purpose is for everyone to understand the Four Noble Truth, to understand the truth, the suffering. After you be able to understand the suffering, you can abandon the cause of suffering, samudaya, sajja, craving, attachment, greed, desire. Because this greed, desire, craving, attachment is the cause of suffering. When you be able to abandon this the cause of suffering, the suffering will cease. And then you will see for yourself this the cessation of suffering. It's no suffering, there will be happiness, bliss. That's why we need to practice vipassana insight meditation to gain wisdom. So this sila, samadhi, panya, they helping each other. So when you be able to uphold your moral conduct, will bring about inner peace. When you get inner peace, you will see the nature of mind and body. This means wisdom arises. So when you possess this sila, this morality, peace, this inner peace, concentration, and wisdom, eventually you will be able to see the cessation of suffering, nirodha satya. This is our ultimate goal of Buddhism. Nirodha, liberation. So liberated from all kind of defilement, so all kind of suffering. So what we need to possess? Just only 3 sila, samadhi, and panya. So all of you try to develop this sila, samadhi, panya, higher and higher, greater and greater. So eventually be able to see the Four Noble Truth. So experience the Nirodha, the supreme bliss in this life. Thank you for your attention. So, the lady asked me about how's the mindfulness and consciousness just working together, how we can differentiate these two kinds of this mindfulness and consciousness. This consciousness without the mental state, mindfulness cannot arise. This mindfulness also without consciousness cannot arise. So they arise together. State mindfulness still depend on the mind. Mind is as leader. So when you practice meditation, because mindfulness meditation, even though we say it's mindfulness meditation, it's not only state, only mindfulness. We still have a lot of mental state associates with the consciousness. So when you concentrate your mind on your meditation objects, at that moment, because a wholesome consciousness, kusala citta, arises. When wholesome consciousness, kusala citta, arises, we have over 30 kind of mental state associated with the consciousness. So, sati, mindfulness, just be aware of what happened. What happens to this the object of meditation, just be aware of that. Cannot make any decision, so will not know state, will not know this arising and disappearing of this object. Who know that? Wisdom. In Bali we call panya, wisdom. This way we including this the wholesome consciousness. The wisdom is the one who know the object arising and disappearing. So please remember, it's not state, knowing the object arising and disappearing. Who know that? Wisdom, panya. So state, they have different function. Every mental state, they have their own function, own characteristic. So mindfulness state, just be aware of the object only. So without state, without mindfulness, the wisdom cannot arise. So they work together. Now they work together, and wisdom is to know the arising and disappearing of the object. So this panya wisdom, please remember, it's not consciousness. Panya is the mental state, cetasika, one kind of cetasika mental state. So they are working together with a wholesome consciousness. So they have the same objects. That's how different. That's the mindfulness and consciousness. So mainly you need to understand mindfulness is just be aware of the object. The wisdom who arises together with the state, with the wholesome consciousness, is knowing the objects. So when we say mind, whenever you say mind, mind is mean citta and cetasika. Consciousness and mental state, this both, we just call it easily mind. Please remember, just a conscious only cannot arise. Just mental state, cetasika only cannot arise. So they have to work together. That's how different mindfulness and consciousness. That's clear? Yeah. And any question? Just that board, right? Okay, that's why when we practice meditation, because mindfulness meditation or vipassana meditation, same thing. So we have to be aware of every physical activities, especially be aware of 6 sense bases. We have eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. In Bali, we call it dwara. Dwara is mean door. So 6 sense bases, 6 doors. So sati, mindfulness, that's the security. Just have to be careful, who come in and out. So just the function of the state. So when you see something, you still have to come first. Okay, be careful, be aware of that. And then wisdom will know who arises, who will disappear. So we need mindfulness, we need this effort. You need effort, you need concentration, you need the wisdom. So like all of you come to the temple and practice meditation, who forced you to come to the temple? No one forced you to come. It's from your heart, from your good intention, from your faith. So I have time 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. So what I have to do to make my time useful, so you come to the temple and practice meditation because you do the good thing. You will receive the good consequences. Just depend on your belief. In Bali we call saddha. And then we come here as you saddha. You should not come and sleep and eat and talk. So you try to develop your mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom be higher and higher. And then you practice meditation, sit meditation 1 hour, and continues to practice walking meditation to alternate it. So sitting, walking, and so on. Just use your effort to become virya. So as you have strong belief, you have strong effort. So you try to practice meditation, you get up early, practice walking, sitting, meditation. This is called effort. As you use your effort, try to practice meditation, and then you have strong mindfulness. When you see something, normally you will not realize that because your mind stays the other objects. Now you try to see what you see. You just seeing, you hear, just hearing, smell, just smelling. You eat something, drink some, tasting, just tasting your body, and something touching, just touching. It's your mind. What happened to your mind? You be aware of your thinking, your planning, your imagining, your wandering. So many thoughts can be arising. So you be aware of that. When you be aware of this object, what appears, your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind, there's no greed, no anger arise. That means you have strong mindfulness, which has continuous mindfulness. Just be aware of all the time. You know what happened to your body, what happened to your mind, what happened to your sensation, your feeling. Just try to be aware of that continuously, because mindfulness. As you develop your mindfulness, you can gain concentration, peace. So your mind just be able to focus on the object, what is arising in this present moment, closely, precisely. This we call concentration, samadhi. So as you have strong belief, effort, mindfulness, concentration, the wisdom will see what happened this present moment, see their nature, see the arising, see their disappearing. That's why Vanya, wisdom, see the arising and disappearing of this object. So we practice meditation to be able to realize the nature of mind and body as their nature arising, disappearing. So all of you try the best you can. Try to be mindful. Every step you walk, every movement. So try to be aware of your feeling, sensation, emotion, what happened to your body, what happened to your mind. Just be aware of that. So what happened to your thought, try to realize yourself. So realizing the object is the wisdom, moha, non-delusion. So when moha, vanya, wisdom, non-delusions arise, no mental defilement can be arise. That's why we have to fight with this mental defilement as our enemies. These enemies make you suffer, especially mental suffering, because of this mental defilement. So now you have to fight with this mental defilements by practicing meditation. So it's not an easy job, but we have to, practice, try the best you can, even if you cannot get it up, uproot all this kind of mental defilement as much as you can. So we need to try. So without practicing meditation, 99.99% just mental defilement would get in from through your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. See something, just lobha dosa. Hear something, it's lobha dosa. Smell something, taste something, touch something, about something, just lobha dosa moha. So this lobha dosa moha, all this mental defilement is the cause of suffering. So we need to practice meditation, try not let them arise in our six sense basis. Even though they arise, it's okay, just know it right away, so we use our mindfulness, be aware of it. And then you see their nature, you see their appears, you see their disappear. This means you will gain wisdom, vipassana knowledge. So the moment you see their nature, your moralities, sila, is perfect, because you don't do anything bad, you don't say any word. So this means you restrain your physical action, verbal action, so fulfilled with this sila, morality. Your mind also is your concentration, just one pointedness. You see only one object. You precisely focus on one object. This you gain concentration. And wisdom, you know their nature, appear and disappear. This means whenever you practice meditation, every moment, sila, samadhi, panya, morality, concentration, and wisdom fulfill. So all of you try the best you can to fulfill, to develop this sila, samadhi, panya, and may all of you gain peace and happiness is your life. Thank you for your attention. The tendency is our mind is like a monkey. It's a monkey. How about the monkey? The nature of the monkey. They cannot sit still. They don't want to sit still, right? Jumping, running. So our mind also the same. So how to culture this monkey mind? We need to know the techniques, the method. When someone takes a monkey from the jungle and brings home, firstly, as their nature, they will not sit still. And when we train this monkey every day, one day is many times, it's about 2 weeks. not like before. You will see them. They will become your under control. You want them to sit, you give them the signal to sit, they will sit. So as you wish, you have to follow your wish, your desire. That's our mind also the same thing. Normally it's the wandering here and there all the time. Especially when you start to practice meditation, you will see it's the tendency of the mind. You sit meditation. Think about today, this morning. You sit meditation 30 minutes, maybe just 3 minutes. You'll be able to focus your mind on one object. The remaining is just running away, think about the past, think about the future. So meditation is when we try to focus our mind on one object, stay in the present moment. So we have two kinds of meditation. We call tranquility meditation. And another one we call insight meditation. Tranquility meditation is to focus our mind on one object to gain concentration. Another one, insight meditation, is not focused on one object. What kind of objects appears to our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind should be aware of it. It's nothing special. Just stay with the primary object of meditation. Start to see the nature of mind and body, so what they really are. So to improve our wisdom, knowledge, so we need to practice the insight vipassana meditation. For the tranquility meditation, we have 40 subjects of meditation. Just today I would like to talk about insight vipassana meditation. So when we practice insight vipassana meditation, we should have the primary objects, our home object. This primary object, you can choose your breath, breathe in and breathe out, as main object, primary object of meditation. Or you can choose the abdominal movement, the rising, falling, as primary object of meditation. Or we can call it home object of meditation. Because since he was born and then die, always appear. For something else, we see some visible object, we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch, we think about something. Just temporarily, it cannot appear to you all the time. So we call them secondary object. So we have two objects, home object of meditation and secondary object of meditation. If you know secondary object of object, just stay with the home object. So here, I guide our people to take this abdominal movement, rising, falling, as primary object, home object of meditation. So when you sit meditation, you choose what type of position be able to sit longer and comfortable, easy to gain concentration. Choose that position. What type of position? Maybe lotus position will have lotus. It doesn't matter. The main thing is that your upper body, your spine, should be straight. And then relax your body, relax your muscle from your head. Your face, your shoulder, your chest, your body, relax. After you relax your body, now relax your mind. Try not to think about, not to worry about anything. As a household life, you have a lot of things to think about, to worry about your business, about your family, about your future. A lot of things to have to worry about, think about. But the time you practice sitting meditation, try to put aside. Don't think about anything. You know that. We think about so many things for many, many years already. After sitting meditation, you will have to think about many, many things in your life. So just the time you sit meditation, you should know yourself that this time is not the time to think about something else. It's the time to stay in the present moment. Don't think about in the past. Don't worry about in the future. So as all of you know, the past already gone. So why we have to review it again? Its future is not coming yet. Why we have to worry about it and when it's not right. So try to stay in the present moment. What happened to your body, your mind, should be realized that. That's why focus your mind. When you sit meditation, after you relax your mind and body, just close your eye. And then put your attention on the abdominal movement. When you breathe in, your abdomen rises. When you breathe out, abdomen falls as nature. So try to see it's not the form, it's not the shape of your abdomen. Try to feel the movement, this extension, this construction of this abdomen, rising and falling. So when you feel the abdomen rises, since the very beginning, it follows the movement in abdomen since very beginning to meter and the end with mental note, label it rising. So the rising of your abdomen and the noting mind should be simultaneous by pair. So rising. And when it falls, just falling. Just follows the movement since very beginning and the end. So don't think about something else. So this means, this moment, you know your abdomen is rises and fall. So you focus your mind on the movement in the abdomen. You liberate, make a mental note in your mind, rising and falling as my object of meditation. So when you focus your mind on the rising and falling, should be natural. Don't force, don't strain your breath. Make it the rising and falling slower or quicker. It's not the right way. So meditation, we need to practice as they really are. It should be natural. So just breathe in and out as usual. So focus your mind on the movement. Abdomen is rising, falling, rising, falling. This as the main object, or primary object, home object of meditation. Even though you try to fix your mind on this movement in the abdomen, rising, falling, your monkey mind will go out. You will go out for sure, and you never go out. When you go out, it means you forget to fix your mind on your abdomen. Now your minds go out. So try to watch your mind very often. How about my mind? Still in the rising, falling or not? So be careful. Try to watch your mind very often. If you realize your mind go out, what you have to do? Don't be disappointed. This is the monkey mind. Just make a mental note, go out, go out, go out. Realize that. And then return your home object. Rising, falling. And again, maybe 1 minute, a few minutes, your mind think about something else. It's not the rising and falling anymore. And then you realize yourself, you think about something. What you have to do is be aware of thinking. And then make a mental note, thinking, thinking, thinking. Stop thinking. Come back to your main object of meditation. Sometimes you think about, talk to your friend, talk to someone. In this case, what you have to do, you realize yourself, you talk to someone, and then be aware of that. Just make a mental note, liberate, talking, and then return to your main object of meditation again. Because sometimes your mind is you plan to do about something, about your business, about something you plan to do, where I have to go, where I have to talk to, who I have to talk to, and so on. So when you plan to do something, then realize yourself, you plan to do something, just be aware of that. Make a mental note, planning. So if you imagine something, just be aware of that. So imagining. Your mind so wanders, go here and there, and you know that your mind still wanders. Just be aware of that, and make a mental note. Stop wandering. Return your main object of meditation. So by doing this, you will know it's your mind, what happened in your thought. So you realize that, and you return to your main object of meditation again. This is how to deal with the mind. So by doing this, your distraction, wandering mind, will reduce. It's not like before. We reduce because you realize that, be aware of that. You make a mental note, you return to your main object of meditation. There's normally for non-meditators, they know primary object meditation for them. For non-meditator, thinking about something, just thinking, on and on. Maybe you last 1 minute, 5 minutes, maybe 1 hour, maybe at night. Until 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you think about that. Because you just let it go, this monkey mind. Let it go as they like, as they want, as they wish. And then go on and on, on and on. So for meditator, we don't allow them to go longer. As soon as we realize that, just bring them back. See that? So when you practice meditation, you'll be able to reduce your wandering mind. So think about, when we think about something, plan about something, mostly desire, craving. You want this, you want that, I want to be, that kind of person, or a lot of things, just wanting a lot of things. So we call it craving. So wanting, want something. When you want something, you cannot get it. How come? You feel disappointed, right? So you want something, craving, just attachment, and then when you cannot get it, feel disappointed, just anger arises. That's why I don't allow to be like that. So we need to have main object meditation. When you have main object meditation, focus on the rising and falling. The moment you focus on the rising and falling, just think about yourself, think about your mind. What happened in your mind? You know this moment your abdomen is rising and falling. This means you stay in the present moment. You live in the present moment. At that moment, there's no craving, no anger, no jealousy, no concept arises. So you will get the benefit right away. So you'll be able to do that, rising, falling for 5 seconds. You will gain peace of mind for 5 seconds. So you'll be able to do it for 10 seconds, rising, falling. You will gain peace of mind for 10 seconds. So you need to practice. When you practice meditation, somebody said, I try to sit meditation, but my mind is so wander, so I cannot control my mind. So that's why I give up. It's not right. It's not, it's not supposed to be like that. So your mind is wandering. So try to control your mind. Practice make perfect. Try again and again, many, many times. So you can reduce your distraction, your craving, your anger, and so on. So you sit meditation 1 hour, at least you can gain peace of mind for 10 minutes. So better than nothing. So just one time, you'll be able to focus your mind on my object of meditation for 1 minute. For another time, try again and again. So your concentration becomes stronger and stronger. You'll be able to stay in the present moment for 1 minute or 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe almost 1 hour. So we need to practice this when we sit meditation. This is how to deal with the mind. So when you sit meditation for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you may feel painful feeling one part of your body. So when a pain or numbness arises, what we have to do? And you have to focus on the pain, not the abdominal movement anymore. Focus on the pain. You pain is pain, pain, be numb, just numb. You be itchy, say itching. So whatever you feel, try to focus on that pain. And then don't identify with yourself. Oh, my back's pain, my leg's pain. Don't think like that. Try to be patient. See that? Try to be patient. So just focus on the pain. Pain, just pain. Just pain, no shape, no form. So the knowing mind is no shape, no form. Just nature. Try to be patient as much as you can. When you gain concentration, very easy. When you focus the pain, gradually the pain will decrease and then disappear. If the pain is not disappear, it doesn't matter. Not regarding about the pain. So you should have the right attitude. I don't like this pain. It's my anger. It's not correct. I want pain to go away. It's craving. It's not right. So just focus on the pain. Try to be patient as much as you can. If the pain does not go away, just ignore it for a while and return to your main object of meditation, rising and falling. About a few minutes, 5 minutes, go back to the pain again. How come? Maybe already gone. Something like that. So, if the pain, you try to be as much as you can. Beyond your patience, you can ask the best animal is the right term to shift, to move, to let pain go away. And then focus on the main object of meditation. It's how to deal with pain. And sometimes regard about feeling, emotion, just think about in the past. You feel sorry about something or someone. Sorrow is been one kind of anger. One kind of anger. If you let this, feel sorry about something again and again, many times, it's become depressed. So maybe you have to take pill or go to see a doctor and so on. Is the problem. So don't allow it. This sorrow happen to yourself again and again. If you're sorry about something, just sorry, or sorrow. Realize that. And then come back to your home object of meditation, rising and falling. So even though you feel happy about something in the past, think about maybe in the future too, you feel happy. And then realize that, be aware of that, just happy. This happiness is not, happiness is always good. We have two kinds of happiness. Happiness regarding about the sensual pleasure is the unwholesome consciousness. If your happiness regarding about spiritual development, that means wholesome consciousness. Mostly our happiness regard about the sensual pleasure. So that's why when you feel happy, just happy. And then return your main object of meditation. So this when we sit meditation, the basic how to deal with the mind, how to deal with the pain, the feeling, the sensation, the emotion. I think so for today I give you brief instruction. When you sit meditation, we still have a lot of things to learn. We got about walking meditation, standing meditation, lying down meditation, how to deal with the mental hindrances, how to deal with the drowsiness, and so on. So for today, just I would like all of you to know basically how to practice sitting meditation. So I would like all of you try the best you can every day. Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Start from 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And every day, maybe if you practice every day, you will enjoy it. You will be able to sit 30 minutes, 1 hour, or many, many hours a day. So try to culture your monkey mind and to gain peace and happiness. Thank you for your attention. Chị bà còn đang đi.
nước có làm. Ai nụ chắc chưa hào.
Xem mà thâu bài.
Không sao, thâu bài của con.เอาวางบนผ้าน้องออมจับแขนแม่จับแขนไม่ดีจับแขนไม่ดีกา3 หัวลูกไปโอ้เดินดีๆ
Today's the February 17, 2014. As all of you, today is the Magha Puja Day. It's the Magha Puja Day is the term of the Buddha. There's 1,250 Arahant. Without appointment, without having appointments, they mix together a Vilumanara's temple, and as the Buddha gave admonitions summarizing his teaching as the essence of Buddhism, Buddha's teaching. What are these? The first one is the Buddha says, Sabha Apasa Akaranam in Pali language. It's not to do any unwholesome deed, speech, and thought. It's not to do unwholesome deed, speech, and thought. So in our daily life, when you have to do something, say something, think about something, just think about that. Not supposed to be unwholesome deed, speech, and thought. The second one is to cultivate the good things. What is mean a good thing? Step of giving, charity, restrainings of physical verbal actions, morality, and really is loving kindness meditation. You send your thought of love to everyone in this universe. Your mind become tranquil. So it's one kind of tranquility meditation. And we need to improve our wisdom to realize the phenomena of mind and body. So this generosity, morality, tranquility, insight vipassana meditation is the one we should do. So the Buddha says to cultivate the good things completely. It's not only one, not only two, completely. In Pali language, sabba kusalasa upa samvada. Upa samvada means completely. We need to do some kind of generosity. So reference your physical action, verbal actions, morality. Sometimes, if you have opportunities, instead observe 8 precepts, 10 precepts, 227 precepts, and practice tranquility meditation. We have 40 subjects of tranquility meditation. Just practice loving kindness meditation among 40s. It's not complete yet. What we have to do, we need to practice insight vipassana meditation too. So the Buddha says to cultivate the good things. The third one, so beautify your mind. So we need to beautify our mind. How to beautify our mind? So beautify our mind from greed, anger, delusion, conceit, jealousy, and so on. So without practicing meditation, you cannot beautify your mind. As all of you know, our mind is still without control, without guiding, just wanders all the times. So the Buddha said, who would like to beautify their minds from greed, anger, delusion, and so on? Just only one way, one method. You can do that. What is the one way? It's the mindfulness. That's mindfulness. That's why when we practice sitting meditation, so be aware of, be mindful of our primary objects. Breathe in and breathe out, arising and falling of the abdomen. Since the time you practice meditation, should be aware of this, the primary object of meditation, and also what happened to your body, what happened to your sensation, your feeling, your emotion, and your thought. Should be aware of that. Then, no greed, anger, delusions. No mental defilements come to disturb your mind, and your mind become pure and serene, tranquil. So we need to practice meditation. So all of you may be hard to find the times to sit in meditation for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. But the Buddha said, this mindfulness meditation is not only the time you sit and practice meditation, but also in your daily life, whatever you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, you touch, you think about, try to be aware of all kinds of these objects. You be able to be aware of these external objects. What appears, your eye, ears, nose, body, and mind. No great anger illusions to rise. That's the way how to beautify our mind. So all of you try to follow the Buddha's teaching. In the Pali Buddhist scripture, we have 45 books. For the commentaries, hundreds of books. Sub-commentary with thousands of books. But briefly, the essence of the Buddha's teachings are only three. It's not to do any unwholesome actions, as to cultivate the good thing completely, and to beautify our own mind. So, all of you follow the instruction. You'll be able to follow this, the Buddha's teaching. There's no room for the mental defilements to arise. And then you will be able to beautify your mind. As you'll be able to beautify your mind, you gain concentration. You will see the nature of mind and body, what they really are. So every moment, it's our mind and body arises in this sphere incessantly. This means dukkha in Pali language, unsatisfactoriness. So when you see this dukkha or suffering, unsatisfactoriness, practice your meditation. Finally, you will be able to reach to this cessation of suffering arising in the spirit. This means this is our ultimate goal, to overcome all kinds of suffering. We will be able to overcome all kinds of suffering. We need to eliminate all kinds of defilement. So may all of you be able to follow the Buddha's teaching and be able to beautify your mind, overcome all kinds of suffering, and experience the supreme bliss Nibbana in this life. Thank you for your attention.
Mayang Bhante Visum Rakanataya Tisaranena Saha Pancasila Niyajama Tutiyampi Mayang Bhante Visum Rakanataya Tisaranena Saha Pancasila Niyajama Tatiyampi Mayang Bhante Visum Rakanataya Tisaranena Saha Pancasila.
Sadhu, sadhu. สมความปรารถนาเรียบร้อยดอกไม้ของใครของโยมหรือเปล่าดอกไม้ของใครมาดานาสา